Hello friend! Looking to play Mage in Terraria 1.4 but don't know how to start? Well, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Zuzucorn's Expert Mage progression guide, where I show you a recommended boss and gear progression, so that you can have a smooth mage journey of your own. I'm Zuzucorn and I aim to entertain you, encourage you, and offer you a place to call home. So subscribe now and join the Zuzucorn family. Let's begin our Expert Mage journey in the magical cornfield. This will be a journey world, but played on Expert difficulty. Of course, I won't duplicate money and items as well. This is purely for building convenience. So welcome to the magical cornfield. Alright, there are wings. I have to trash it all first. Wow, starting off with a mythical finch staff as well. Must be a sign of a great mage journey to come. Alright, there we go, nothing but tools. So to begin, as always, chop some trees using an axe and build a house. Of course, we'll be on expert difficulty right off the bat. In Terraria 1.4, we can't build a huge NPC apartment anymore, so try to keep to a maximum of 3 rooms. I'm not too sure if I'll build nice houses, or just go with simple boxes, but for now, simple wooden houses it is. If you're unsure what classifies as valid NPC housing, check out the Terraria wiki, link in the description below. But basically, just make a workbench using 10 wood, then fill each room with a table and chair. Workbenches count as tables as well. Make sure you craft walls too. NPC houses must be completely walled and with a light source like a torch, made from wood and gel. So there, everything looks fine and dandy. In expert mode, defense is really important. Enemies are much tougher and deal more damage, so I recommend making wood armor. It might seem like the pants don't give any armor, but there's actually a set bonus of 1 defense, so just make it all. A neat trick here is to craft multiple wooden swords until you get a good modifier on one of them. We managed to get godly, which is pretty lucky, so that will be our base weapon instead of the short sword. With our basic loadout settled, let's go over our game plan. I highly recommend going for a vilethorn straight away, which will require bombs. This means that we have to explore and find explosives, so the demolitionist NPC can move in. In the process of basic exploration, it would be great if we can find a wand of sparking, or craft a gem staff as an interim measure. So let's go. Oh, hello bunny! Haha, bunny go bye bye. Well, to our right we've got the desert. If you're feeling courageous, you can try exploring the underground in hopes of a thunder zapper, but I strongly advise against it. The underground desert is way too dangerous, so unless you find one near the surface, don't even bother. Our very first wooden chest, and we've got basically nothing. It doesn't even have a modifier. We can just move on. Remember, we're looking for a wand of sparking, gems, and bombs. We managed to find some amethyst already, which is nice. While exploring, make sure you look out for traps. Whoop. Right when I said that. Good thing we found some potions. By the way, if you didn't know, you can drink potions using the H key. Great, more amethyst. And the worm, I can hear it. And the boulder. Alright. Let's take this opportunity to have a look at the left side as well. Try not to pick any fights unless you're sure that you can handle them. It seems that we have the corruption on our left. And there's a chest right there too. Throwing knives. Well, nothing much. We won't get very far because the enemies are way too tough for us now. Well, there. Anyway, exploring deeper underground and we've got an underground house that seems to overlap with the desert. So that's pretty lucky. Nice, we found an ancient chisel, which is really good. It boosts mining speed by quite a bit. We've got some scarab bombs as well, which are really helpful for getting the vilethorn. I'll show you in a bit. I'm not too sure if scarab bombs count as explosives for the demolitionist, but I'm sure they do. Even further right, we have the jungle, which is too dangerous for us. However, it is good to find it, since our first set of mage armor, the jungle armor, will be obtained from here. Make sure to look for life crystals as well. I managed to find some dynamite, so we can definitely get the demolitionist now. All we need now is a basic magic weapon. Alright, I've managed to get enough materials for the gem staff. I recommend buying a piggy bank as well. By sorting your money in there, you can buy things directly using the money stored. There's no need to take it out. Saving your money in there also prevents you from losing too much when you die, which is extra significant in expert mode. An important thing to do as a mage is to collect fallen stars. Some might fall near your house at night, which allows you to collect some safely. I'm going to craft the Amethyst staff, which will be our first magic weapon. If you found other gems, feel free to make those gem staffs as well. There are a few fallen stars outside, which I want to get. With our new magic weapon, we should be able to fend off the zombies. It's much better than a sword. Oh my gosh, the NPCs let them in from the other side. Well, this is it. Darn NPCs, you're so gonna die later on. Well, anyway, at least we got the stars. 3 fallen stars can be crafted into a mana star, which boosts your mana by 20. As a mage, this is really important, so focus on maxing out your mana at 200 ASAP. Since we've got our weapon, it's relatively safer to explore and find more stars now. Hello bunny, you wanna see how strong I am now? Haha, I'm that strong. I've also set up a house in the jungle for more NPCs and for the pylon in the future. There we go. Ah, the demolitionist is here. Let's get this show on the road. Buy some bombs from him. The amount you need varies, but I think 40 is a good number to start. Here we are in the corruption. I've managed to craft the gem hook as well, which is pretty important for mobility. We can handle the enemies a little better now, so let's just go right in. Even though we're strong enough to defeat the enemies, I still recommend blocking off openings so that we can mine in peace. There, right when I said it. Anyway, we can't mine Ebonstone yet, which is why the bombs will help us navigate the area. What we want is a vilethorn, a really strong pre-hard mode magic weapon. With that, we can beat almost any enemy and can easily defeat the Eater of Worlds as well. This is obtained from the shadow orbs, which are found scattered throughout the corruption. Breaking them has a 20% chance to give you a vilethorn, so it shouldn't be too hard to get one. Just use your bombs to make your way to them and destroy them. So we got a musket. Unfortunate, we still have plenty of orbs, so let's make our way to the others. This is where the scarab bomb comes in. These bombs blow up a long path, see? This allows us to make our way to the other bombs without wasting too many. They go in the direction between you and the bomb, so if I stand up here, the path goes downwards. By the way, after every third orb, the Eater of Worlds will spawn. Just simply use a recall potion to escape. Our second orb gave us a shadow orb. Well, this is a light pet, so oh well. Our third one, another shadow orb. Really? Well, the boss is summoned. We have basically zero chance against it with our staff, so let's leave. Alright, so our fourth one. Another shadow orb. Really? This is really giving me Maze flashbacks from our Summoner series. So hopefully by now you'll have your vilethorn, which makes you decently strong. Our fifth. A band of star power. Well, that's not so bad. It's a mage accessory that boosts your mana, so it's still alright. Well, that was horrible. 3 shadow orbs and no vilethorn. Well, this guide isn't going so well. RNGesus has chosen not to bless me today. We can still get a vilethorn, but I think I've had enough of that for now. I still want to achieve something though, so let's go for our jungle armor. Well, I'm going to try my luck for a thunder zapper, but I'm not very hopeful. This is a dangerous place, full of larvae, worms, and cactuses. I don't recommend doing this, but if you must, just be extra careful. Well, that's unfortunate. All I managed to find was a magic conch anyway. Well, off to the jungle. The first set of armor we should get as a mage would be the jungle armor, which boosts your maximum mana and magic crit rate. It's a solid set that isn't too difficult to get. I recommend doing this after you get a vilethorn, because it makes it so much easier to defeat the enemies. But I'll just get it with the gem staff first. We will need 2 vines dropped by the man-eaters. These aren't too difficult. We will also need 32 jungle spores, which are these glowing things. 32 isn't that much, since you get a few per spore. Lastly, we need 10 stingers, which are the main problem here. Hornets have such erratic movement, and they shoot stingers at you, which deal a great amount of damage. Just do what you can to be careful, and eventually you can take them down. I really recommend getting a vilethorn before the jungle armor, but if you're as unlucky as I am, I'll show you how to find more shadow orbs in the next episode. Well, there we go, finally done. That really took a while. But with all the components gathered, let's craft our jungle armor. This set also gives you a huge defense boost compared to wooden armor, so do get one ASAP. It makes us so much more prepared for exploration and the upcoming boss fights. We didn't really do much other than go through our game plan and the technique to get an early vilethorn, which is probably the most important part of today's video. Next episode, I'll get the vilethorn and show you how to take down the Eater of Worlds. That will unlock the Meteor set, which makes you strong enough for the rest of pre-hard mode. If you're in a Crimson world, I might cover how to deal with the brain as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon too, for more Terraria guides and coverage. This has been Zuzucorn Games. Have a nice day, and have a great week ahead. Bye bye!